for you young man out there don't have no approach. What approach you have? Shaman, give me a line. You're approaching somebody. Show me your approach. Give me. Let me see.
I see what punchlines over.
Yeah, give me a punchline.
So if the time comes, you.
If the time comes.
Just come with. It's from. It's not sure. It's just.
You see what I'm talking about? No. Charisma. You understand me? If it wasn't phone, most of you wouldn't get a woman. Because most of you only can talk over phone. If you can text somebody, you're not bold enough to express yourself in front of the person. But phone, you can hide behind the phone and text foolishness and garbage and emoji and all that foolishness. But go to a girl father now or a girl parents, you're scared, you're nervous. You lack confidence, you go, you start to stutter, you're shaking like a leaf. Do you understand me? Most of you don't have no approach. And then you will ask the girls now, what you looking for into a man? Only thing she going to tell you is vanity. She will never say somebody to protect you. A woman will never say, I'm looking a man for protection. She wants money. She wants somebody to look out for me. She will never use the word protection. You understand me? Somebody that she can appreciate. How much woman might say I need a hard worker? She's not going to want that. She wants somebody that makes easy money quickly. Right? Because she will stay with somebody as long as he has money and cheat. But if a poor man not cheating and working hard, guess who she's not going to show respect to? So that's why we create the government now where we're doing things different. You understand me? We're going married into our different congregations. It's about 30 of them in the Mashara Yashal. We can get a wife, we can get a husband. We're marrying inside our congregation. That's when the problem arises. We deal with it inside of our congregation. So that's why we gears up our young men to be men. And we gears up our young women to be women. And the Bible says somebody have to teach you. Your mother cannot teach you. It's a man have to teach you to please a woman. What your mother teaching you, she don't accomplish that yet. Just ask her husband about it. We'll see. So ask your husband, ask your father now, what make you happy? When last time I ever hear that word? We don't hear that word as men. What make a man happy? Mayan, you sending threat. Start. You see, she was sending threat over phone. And all of a sudden now, I come face to face. There's no cell phone now. What, you make promise? So Mayan, what make a man happy? What make a man happy? Ask a war. Have you ever married a man? So you see where I'm going? Nobody asks the man that. So a man live in a society where we only live to please the woman and to make sure we take care of the woman's needs and make sure a woman happy. We don't live in a society where we happy or anybody take care of our needs. Do you see that? So now that's why we're creating for the next generation to come a better life with a better promise. And we were better than this before. Because Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, you get to a lot of our young women. So you see any woman you see on the website now, they're up there, short clothes, showing their ass, their parents know nothing about it. Just for likes and comment. That's the thing, that's if you go through TikTok, those are the things you see. Me and my daughter is not even friend on Facebook or Instagram. I don't even friend her anymore. Because I remember her birthday passed and her mother posted some pictures. And me and the mother catch up. I said, why do you post this picture? You understand me? I tell her, take it now. So me and my daughter is not friends, we cannot be friends on social media. Because I'm a father, she's a daughter. Because the foolishness, what she wants to put on her page, I'm going to be against it as soon as I see it. So we're not friends there. The mother monitoring used to, she grown up, she don't have to. But me and my child cannot be friends on social media. My sons them, if you watch some of the YouTube video, they will comment on it. With my sons, it's a whole different story, but it cannot be my daughter. Okay, if I see my daughter picture up there now and start to look in the like list, who is liking those madness? That's the first thing I start to look. Who is this liking? You understand me? And if you check my phone in time past, I see some boy liking her page and I text them and I send them to ask her what this is. They're still on my phone. And the day coming, I was looking through my phone and still see the message. You understand me? So everything is just a proper teaching and guidelines. Can? So we is a nation of people still. So as we were saying, we're in the 6th month. Can? So with the past couple of months coming, we're going to have a hectic time in terms of the feast days. Can? So get me a little bit of shower. Let's just go through some of those. Book of Leviticus 23. Okay. You hear Shaman? Huh? 23.
Leviticus 23, verse number 23. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, The 7th month, the first day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets.
But the Moses said, start from verse 1 again.
The Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying,
Say what to them?
In the 7th month,
In the what?
7th month,
Read on.
the first day of the month,
In the first day of the 7th month, what should we do?
shall ye have a Sabbath.
Shall we have a what?
A Sabbath.
A day of rest, holy convocation. Read.
A memorial of blowing of trumpets.
So the Moses said the first day of the 7th month, we should have a memorial of blowing of the what?
Trumpet.
So now do you see what's happening in the earth, right? They keeping months without the moon. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the word months mean moon. New month, new moon.
Wow.
So just like in Ghana, and let me tell you this, Ghana is the only place where people say Happy New Month. Nowhere else in the world nobody do that. Nobody do acknowledge no new month, nobody do no madness like that. Ghana is the only place. So how can you have a new month and the moon is not new? So that's why we don't go with their calendar. But the Moses said the first day of the 7th month is a what?
Memorial of blowing of trumpets, a Sabbath.
Read on.
And
What verse
holy,
that?
and holy convocation.
Meaning a holy gathering. Read on.
Ye shall do no servile work therein.
So you cannot go to work for money, Shaman. Right, Zabak? You have to lock the barber shop right. No trim and sheep. Right? Read on.
But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
So that's what we should do in that day. No, we know the Yahushua is our ultimate offering. Can? Right? You finish that? So get me Matthew 24, Shaman. Matthew 24, verse 30. So that's
Book of Matthew 24,
verse
verse
30.
number 30.
Read on.
And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven.
So what is happening here? And as I tell you, remember trumpet mean what? One for days are coming. Can? Read on.
And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn.
The Bible says, then the Son of Man shall appear in the heaven. So what is that talking about, Isaiah? What sign of the Son of Man can be in heaven? The star. Just like when he was a baby, the star was there, right? So you better watch the star, the skies. Right? Read on.
And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. They shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven.
They shall see the Son of Man coming in what?
The clouds of heaven
Read on.
with power and great glory.
Read.
And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a
With
trumpet.
the great sound of what?
Of a trumpet.
So do you see that? So when Yahushua come, Yahushua going to blow the trumpet. So the trumpet is the ram's horn. See? That's the trumpet.
That's right.
So when the Bible tells you the seventh month, the first day, the blowing of trumpet, the Most High said we must be here on that first day of the seventh month, and we shall blow the trumpet where we call all the brothers and sisters that are the children of God to come and congregate as the children of God. Can? So go back to Leviticus, Shaman. And let's correct Aisha where she was wrong. Read verse 26.
Verse number 26. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
Who speak unto Moses?
Son,
Read on.
also on the 10th day of this 7th month,
Read.
there shall be a day of atonement.
So you see that? Not 7th day, but 10th day. So the Most High said, the first day of the 7th month is blowing of the trumpet. It's a feast.
That's right.
Then now the Most High said, the 10th day of that first month, 9 days after that first day, is what? The day of atonement. Read on.
It shall be an holy convocation unto you.
So even the day of atonement shall be what type of day? A holy day of being in convocation, meaning a holy gathering. So listen to me. If anybody don't come and keep this day with us, unless they're only pregnant, they will not keep no more feast day with us going forward. As a member. A visitor can do what they want, but all members of this organization here and in Takrali, they have to do the Day of Atonement.
That's right.
It's mandatory. So all of you better take off from work now. You cannot work in this one. This fast is different from the rest of fast.
That's right.
Done?
Fine.
Alright, so read that again, Shema 27.
Verse number 27. Also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement.
Read on.
It shall be an holy convocation unto you.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by vow to the Lord.
Read on.
Ye shall do no work in that same day.
What the Bible says you shouldn't do?
No work
Read on.
in that same day, for it is a day of atonement,
Mm-hmm.
to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God.
So you see that? So that day, no, you can go in front of the Most High, you can ask for forgiveness for all the sins that you're coming through here. And the Most High will forgive you this day for every sin that you're coming from January to October. This is the only day in ancient Israel can the priest go into the Holy of All Holies. Right? Read on.
Verse 29. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day,
So if the person that decide I will not fast that day, read on,
he shall be cut off from among his people.
he shall be what?
Cut off from among his people.
Read.
And whatsoever
So when he
soul,
say cut off, what it mean? The Most High going to say he's not an Israelite no more. That's it for you. I get me action, man. 27:9.
Acts 27, verse number 9. Now when my time was spent, and when sailing was now dangerous, because the fast was now already past.
What Paul said? Read it from the top. Let me get this.
Acts 27, verse 9. Now when my time was spent, and when sailing was now dangerous,
Sailing was no dangerous. Why sailing was no dangerous? Think about it. Why sailing was no dangerous? Because we're in a different season, aren't we? We're going into winter season now. So the sea is uproared. Do you see they show it on Facebook that the sea out there is boxing up in the road, in the water? The sea is getting angry now. So you hear what Paul said? Sailing was what?
dangerous.
Dangerous, you know?
Because the fast was now already past.
The fast was now already what?
Past.
Read?
Paul admonished them.
Paul admonished them. He blessed the brothers and keep it moving. Paul also kept the fast with them. So Christianity loved run to Paul. Paul did this, Paul did that. Did Paul did atonement? Yes, he did.
That's right.
Did Paul afflict his soul? Yes, he did.
Ah.
Right? So go back to the Leviticus 23.
Verse 23, verse number 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people.
And that's why you see us as black people being destroyed.
That's right.
And that's why you see the one of us that the Most High pushing forward. The reason why I'm pushing forward. When y'all do the fast, am I not here keeping the fast with you? Am I doing anything opposite? One thing, brother, when I make up my mind to do something, guess what happens? It don't stray no way. Because that's have to do with self-control. That have to do with self-control. And we fast from sundown to sundown. We will not compromise it for anybody.
That's right.
Because whosoever don't do it, the Most High said, I'll destroy that soul. Read on.
Verse 51. He shall do no manner of work. He shall be established forever.
For when?
Forever.
No, till Jesus comes.
Forever.
Christ died for it.
Forever.
Read on.
Throughout your generations in all your
In
dwellings.
some of your dwellings.
Oh.
Do you see this? Right? Read on.
It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest,
Mm-hmm.
and ye shall afflict your souls. The 9th day of the month at even, from even unto even.
In the what? 9th day. So you know when today is the 9th, by the time the sun sets is the 10th, right? So you see when God say you must fast, from morning to evening. So I can wake up 5 o'clock and eat fufu and start the fast from 6? The Bible says from evening to evening. Read on.
From even unto even shall ye celebrate your Sabbath.
So you see, so after the first day of the blowing of trumpet, what coming the second day? Atonement. That's the second feast. In October, in the 7th month. Right? Read on. 33.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, The 15th day of this 7th month shall be the feast of tabernacles for 7 days unto the Lord.
So how much days of the month is tabernacle? Zamar, stand. How much day of the 7th month is tabernacle? The 8th.
Is it not 15?
How much days from atonement is tabernacle? So the 15th day tabernacle will begin at 14 sundown. So you see that? So boom, the 7th month blowing of the trumpet, the 10th month atonement, the 15th day, the 10th day Salakia, atonement, the 15th day tabernacle. So let's read 34 again, Shema.
Verse number 4. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, The 15th day of this 7th month shall be the feast of tabernacles for 7 days unto the Lord.
So how long should you keep tabernacles?
7 days.
Read on.
On the first day shall be an holy convocation.
So he said the first day shall be what?
Holy convocation.
Read on.
Ye shall do no service that work therein.
Mhm.
7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
Read on.
On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you.
So the Bible said the 8th day should be what? A Sabbath too. When the close tabernacle, you close it out with a Shabbat.
Right?
Read on.
And ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
It's a solemn assembly.
It's what?
A solemn assembly.
Y'all have to be. Is there a question?
He was asking me what tabernacle is all about, and I said, I will finish my plans.
Yeah, we're not finished with that. So when he said it's a solemn assembly, it means you have to come and keep it just like we keep a normal Shabbat. The first day and the 8th day. Right? Read on.
And ye shall do no service therein.
37.
These are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations.
So convocation in gathering. Read.
To offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. A
Mhm.
burnt offering and a meat offering, a sacrifice and drink offerings, everything upon his day.
So you see the difference with offering and sacrifice?
Oh.
So the Christian people just stupid, man. An offering different from a sacrifice. Right? Read on, sir.
Beside the Sabbath of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your freewill offerings, which ye give unto the Lord.
So you see that? So the 7th month is really the feast of ingathering. when you cultivate everything, so now you're reaping your stuff, because winter coming. You have to make the land rest. So the Most High said, when you get that, what you're going to give? Your offering. You're going to give your free will offering. Right? You're going to make a vow to the Most High. Say, listen, Most High, let my crop come good next year, and I'll give 7 candlesticks. So you see, what time you give your vow? It's 7 months. What the number 7 represent? Mahashara. Completion. Well done. There's a scholar. Right? So with all of those things, the Most High said, these are the things that should happen in this month. This is when you go to the Most High month. Because you're going into what? Rest. You don't have much cultivation to do then. Right? Stand. Assume the positive. Read on, Shaman.
Also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruits of the land.
So you see that? So the Most High said, no, the 15th day, you're gathering the fruits in the land, because winter coming, dry season coming. Right? Read on.
Ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days.
So, do you understand what they're saying? So if you plant your crop, say you plant maize, after you finish reap your maize, you must keep a feast unto the Most High, thanking Him to give you maize. So he's not fertilizer, he's thanking the Most High. Right? Read on.
On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. Ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees.
The what?
Boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and willows of the brook.
What are you going to do with this? Read on.
Ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days.
So you see what you should do? Atonement is a happy feast.
That's right.
So the Most High says you must go out and get bow, willow tree, palm tree. And with that, even when we go to Israel, we use it to make reed for our heads, and we march around the tabernacle, and we sing and we dance, we have enjoyment. And when we read Jubilee, Abraham did that. Right? Read on.
Ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever.
For when?
Ever.
No, Jesus stopped it.
Forever.
Read on.
In your generations, you shall celebrate it in the 7th month. You shall dwell in booths 7 days.
You shall dwell in booths what?
7 days.
So wherever you live, you have to leave the comfort of your house and dwell in booths. I think. Do you see that? And the Most High will tell us what trees we should use to make our boots and things. That's right. Look at a guy like this. Because what palm tree represent Mayash? What's the meaning of palm tree? Who you think no? Deacon, what's that? She say you know. Palm tree represent victory or triumph. So take that in mind. So that's why in all the trees in the forest, which one the Most High choose? Palm trees. So they keep Palm Wednesday. That don't have nothing to do with that. See? So you see that? Palm tree represent victory and triumph. So the Most High said, even though we have tents, we use the palm tree and we wrap our tent. And now we show victory. Last year, October, I was in my tent when I hear bombs was dropping. But the protection was all around our tent. I was in Israel. When we come outside, I see Tazalak was up here looking up in the sky already, man. And we just see bomb traveling. We see the interception. We see all that, and we just come out, then we just pull up our tent. And we just keep it moving. But we know it was protected, man. So the Most High said, this period, everybody should leave their comfort zone, and everybody should celebrate Feast of Booths. Do you understand me? I set rules here. Nobody should sleep in the school. If you don't have a tent, go find somewhere else and sleep. Even if rain falling and you're washing out the tent, guess what? Nobody should be sleeping in the school. I sure remember a couple of years ago in Takrady? The rain fall every night, right? Where did I sleep? I never break it. Never. As I said, when I put my mind to something, nothing can oppose it. We went to Israel already, the tent, breeze come blow the tent from here, past Kotokraba. Israel, Mount Zion, apart from the mount, down at the bottom is flat. When you see the breeze take up your tent, you have to run your tent down and you're not catching it. And sometimes you go to use a tornado. The breeze took my tent, it was further than Cutacracker from here. Just a flat piece of land, past the main road, go over the next side. I have to go and I have to walk and take up my tent. And I have to walk back to Mount Zion. When I reached, I was tired. I was like, whoa. I have to fix it back now. We have to take stone, put in the tent. And when we have our tent, every day we leave. We go into excursion. So now we have to put some big stone in the tent that the tent don't blow away. You understand me? But we never go in the building. I never break the Feast of Tabernacle from I started to the tent. Not even once. Never. Right? So what verse yet, sir? Read on.
You shall dwell in the booths 7 days.
How long you shall dwell in the booths?
7 days.
Read on.
All that are Israelite born shall
All that are who?
Israelites born.
So this is how you pick the sheep from the goat.
That's right.
An Israelite might do what he's told. A sheep might follow his shepherd.
That's right.
So read that from the top again.
You shall dwell in booths 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
All that are Israelites born
Read on.
shall dwell in booths.
So if you don't dwell in booths, then we look and we have to visualize and analyze where the hell they come from. But an Israelite will dwell in what? Booths. What verse here?
Read.
Read on.
That your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths.
Read on.
When I brought them out of the land of Egypt.
When he brought us out where?
The land of Egypt.
So get me Zechariah 14. Zechariah 14.
So Zechariah chapter 14.
Hey, verse 16.
Zechariah 14 verse 16 to 18. It shall come to pass.
It shall what?
It shall come to pass.
So what is this telling you? It's a future prophecy, right?
No.
It don't happen yet. Read on.
That everyone that is left of all the nations which came against Jerusalem
Read on.
shall even go up from year to year to worship the king.
Look at this. So when the Most High sees the earth and the remnant of the nation left, the Most High said every year the remnant of these nations should do what? Come to Jerusalem to worship who? The kings. Aren't you a nation of kings and priests? So the Most High said they want to come up to Jerusalem to worship you. What month of the year will they do that? Read on.
The Lord of hosts, and to keep the feast of tabernacle.
What they're doing?
To keep the feast of tabernacle.
Look at this. The Most High said even them going to come out their comfort zone and control in tents. But guess where they going to come and do it? They can't do it in their own land. Read on.
And it shall be that whoso will not come up of all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem.
Any nation that decide, listen man, China say I'm not coming up there. Read on.
Of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the king, the Lord of hosts, even upon them shall be no rain.
When they say rain, what the word rain represent? Blessing. So all of a sudden you might look at him and say, why China don't they, oh, they never come for the feast. They never just call two general and say, just go down there and kill 20,000 Chinese. Because now they become rebellious.
That's right.
They become antichrist. So atonement and tabernacle is so great that the Most High said, every nation, the remnant of them, will have to come to Jerusalem to keep. You might come to Jerusalem and you ask why being 10.
That's right.
And guess what? When Putin come, he can't have no security. And when Nana come, he can have a caravan of SUV driving. Do you understand what's taking place here? Read on, sir.
And if the family of Egypt go not up,
If they will,
the family of
so
Egypt.
you see when the Most High uses the word family, it's saying something different now, right? He never said the Egyptian. He said the family of Egypt come not up. Read on.
and come not, that have no rain.
They will have no blessing. So when he said the family of Egypt, what that mean? Mahaisha. You already seen the same thing I see. Say if the family of Egypt come not up. Why use the word family and not the nation? Mayan, sit. Sit. You have a bad leg. I don't want Sister Deborah start to set up prayers for you. Look, why say family of Egypt? And not the whole nation. Aisha, yeah. Because you can't have everybody there. So the only person the Most I want to come is the rulers. The royal family. Send them as come. All those in Saudi Arabia, send them come. Let them come to Israel and tell everything what. And you see something up there. The Most I don't want the peons of them that left. The Most I want the royal family. The royal family have to come to Jerusalem and you have to come and bow to the kings of kings, the Lord of lords, and the conquering line of the tribe of Judah. So that's all that meant, the royal family. You can't bring everybody up there. Right? Read that from the top again.
Verse number 18. And if the family of Egypt go not up, and come not, and have no rain, there shall be the plague, wherein the Lord will smite the heathen, and come not up to keep the feast of tabernacles.
So you see how important tabernacle is? Where the Most High said, even the heathens have to keep tabernacle. And if they don't do it, he might smite them. So who hindered you from keeping tabernacle? I hear that some of you come here for 1 day or 2 days, keep tabernacle and that. That will not happen in this city. If you don't keep atonement with us, you don't want to keep tabernacle with us. If you don't keep atonement with us, you will not keep Passover with us. We're moving in one body because unity is strength. That's right. And what I'm telling you to keep is what ordained by God for us to keep. Did Yahushua keep these feast days? Right. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Did Yahushua fasted? Yeah. Yes, he did. Did he keep the Passover? Did he keep tabernacle? Did he keep Hanukkah? Feast of dedication. It was winter. Yes. St. John 11:22. Weren't he in the temple? So if he kept all these days, who is us not to keep it, brothers and sisters? So with that I said, Shabbat Shalom, enjoy your week to come, and prepare for the feast. Less than 30 days. So by next week, we will start to ordain the schedule of the foods and stuff that we'll have. And who will cook for specific days, and who will burn the rice, and who can make the jollof rice. Right? We'll find out that out, huh? But this year we have options. Mahaisha can cook, Mayash can cook, Sister Zaya can cook, Sister Yawana can cook, Aisha Yar can cook, Zamar can cook, that's 6. Sister Bernard can cook, that's 8. So we have 8 persons that are capable to cook. Huh? So cook yam. So I know Samar and Aisha have work, so they will cook on one Saturday, one Sunday. You're murmuring. We don't even leave Babylon yet and you start to murmur. What you saying? When I'm at my mother's house, I don't have to cook, right? That's what you're saying? No. But no, I come here, I have to cook. Let me hear the murmuring. The most I listening. The most I hear the flattering lips. So we have 8 cooks, right? Zamar, Mayash, Zayat, Bayat, Mahaishara, Aisha Yar, Sister Yawana. So we should be good there. What? We will make the schedule. You don't dictate to us what we'll do or not. So you want want your food not too nice when you forget.
Yes, then you get
Alright, so we have that going. So we will set it up, we'll get the necessary stuff in terms of banku, fufu, rice, yeah, yam and stuff. When we go to Israel though, our feast over there is because we travel up most. So when we come back, there's a hotel that we wanted to eat, Nafis. So you go there, you have all kind of dishes there. Restaurant, yes, the restaurant. We cook in the house sometimes, but most of the days we go for excursion. Hey, Aisha, you're complaining about work. When they come onto these feasts, they are not working for nobody. It's not my father's place. Because you don't have faith. You see that? You don't have faith. That's what the problem is. Shamai, Juliana, take that baby and go to me. Go walk.
Like, they are told that they are not supposed to go to work.
And I never said it.
Yes, we read it.
Do you want to work, Aisha?
I don't want to
Be
work.
my guest.
I don't want to work.
You're sure?
Yes, but you see, in my school,
Your
or
only
at
school, right?
where I
Do your
work,
only school?
I don't
Oh,
own it.
she said mine. Mine is a possessive word. Mine is like I control it.
At where I work,
Mhm.
I don't know, but to go and tell them that it's a most high speed, so I'm not coming to work. It's something. So if I go to them with an excuse, okay, to be able to keep the feast, would that be a sin?
The Bible says must be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. So let me ask you this question. And don't let me quote the scripture here today. Hear my Christ. And the Bible says you're wise to do evil. When you're doing evil, you know to do it. But when you come on to do good, you have no knowledge. Are you wise as a dove? Is a dove out there flying more wiser than you? Which one it is? You explain that one to me. You're more wiser than the dove. No, they don't have that thing. You know they don't have that thing. But as I said, even if you don't take all 7 years, see if you get some. Listen, our father was Jacob. Just imagine that. Because even Laban said, you come here and supplant me. Because just like so now, we can pick up. What does the boy name? Calvin. Right? They can say, Calvin, you take care of my sheep and goats. You work for me. And the next 5 years, we don't know, Calvin have more sheep and goats than Deacon. How Deacon felt? That's what Laban did. Laban said, oh, you serving me and you have more possession than me. Because Laban will tell Joseph, Jacob, said, listen man, the animal that have different colors I don't want. Where you are the king and the father food from? Kapansa? Sin. So now, Jacob tell Laban, okay, the spotted animals are thing. And what did Jacob do? Did he put something in the water for all the baby kids them to be spotted?
Yes.
And the day when he leaving his father-in-law house, he have more animals than his father-in-law. And you telling me today you can be a Jacob? Joseph in Egypt, what did they say about Joseph in Egypt? The Pharaoh have favor on him. Daniel in Babylon, the king of Daniel have favor upon him. Right? So, we're not smart enough? I think we're smart enough, actually. But me, I used to work in Babylon and I used to travel from there to Israel every 3 times a year, 4 times a year. Right? So the whole thing is, try. You understand me? There's a show, one YouTube and download it and watch it. It named Me, You and Dupree. Yes, Dupree. D-U-P-R-E-E. Just watch that movie. When he went to apply for the job, he said, listen, I don't work on my birthday. I don't work on Christmas. I don't work on Thanksgiving. So the man was sitting looking. He said, so if I work, you have to work on Martin Luther King Day? He get up and shake the man and said, thank you, you tried, but this job is not for me. So watch it. So they called him, it was like he was a freeloader. And he was good at it. Alright? So we in the feast season now. The 7 months is a holy month, it's a feast season. So let's elaborate on it. Any more questions? So everybody will be here for it, can? Everybody will do it to the best of your ability, can? So the tents and stuff have to start built from early. Preparation have to start to be from early. Can? So we keep that in mind. So by next week going, we will get the dishes for each individual want to cook. So we're not going to cook rice every damn day, no. Eh? Oh yeah. So we have to contribute towards for the food and everything. So next week we come up with a suitable price where we can just buy the food. Like when the food is here for you to cook already. Huh? Alright, that sounds good. You can cook, Daba? You can cook. So if you can't cook, let me ask you this. Yeah, I saw it, Deacon. It's a house. It's a house, and this is how it's supposed to be. This is nice. But this year, put plastic on the top and roll it. That's really no wetting. Huh? Hey, I put up my tent, we wrap it with palm leaves. So just imagine us in Israel, Deacon. A bunch of black men rent a car. When we go now, we identify where the palm trees are, but we know where they are now. So every year we go, we just chat them. The people don't say nothing to us. Do you know that? They just stand up and listen. We go to Israel. This year we're going to go back to Capernaum. When we go to Galilee, we see mango trees. They have chain and lock on it, Deacon. Man break it off and we go by the picking mango. They come, they pass us, they just park up and look at us. We put the mango in the car, we sit on the bonnet, we eat, we drop the skin there. We said, no, let's take it up, we can't pollute Israel. And they just stand up looking at us like this. Hey, please go and see mango, we're going to drive past tower, and I know I love mango. Barack was there, Barack said, Banyamin, you go by there, you go. We break the lock off. We break it off and we go over there. We pick mango, we eat, we even bring up back mangoes. So, but the feast days must be in good spirit and not being puffed up. Do you understand? For the right environment, because it's the 7th month, all the spirits and everything is involved around us now. So just, we have a couple days left to prepare for it. Huh? Any more questions?
Yeah.
Sponsor.
Yeah. Wait. That's a miss.
Sister Joanna, the last. Aisha, what are you doing there? Samara, what are you doing there? Huh?
I brought the man water.
Us. You ask more than one again? Do you hear what? How much people can take to charge a phone? Alright, then assume about the position. Sister, you wanna take some mercy? Quickly. You need a whole family. This is a family of Egypt charging a phone. So if the family of Egypt don't charge Brother Richard food, they will not charge. Samara, sit here. Yes, sir. Go.
That's a miss. I need Maybe that's all I would have marked. Ibinum J. Apamdadon, Mrs. Shaby, Wajidi, Mrs. Shaby, and awarded that. Bit that a more tabernacle now. Believe so. Yes, Kusu, obey. One, Mbleno own or assassin, 33 years. And now, in the Megua, or down Yuma. Namum, oh, we in nature, but in society bed. And some pedem who there today, young fan that tabernacle nodded. Women dance all. If you more Old Testament was used to be working. Into years new wheel, Abanzamano, Okim, or Apamdadum. You be today in Ponchina, in one order baffling. What's the use we will worship? Into in Solamoko, was a tabernacle worship. Into one my sister, am I confused? It's impediment. That's
several early churches. Some of them believe in the Old Testament, combined with the New Testament. Some believe only in the New Testament. Because they say that when Yahweh was alive, the laws were not done away with. So he died as 33. That was when he said no. Then that means that he has put an end to the Old Testament. So now we have to move on.
Give me one back quotation. That's why even sometimes to just hear somebody make something blunt like that. So after Yahushua died, we didn't nobody keep the Passover. Stand up, I'm asking you.
okay. What is
No, I'm asking a question. After Yahushua died, are you known as Jesus? Did the disciples keep the Passover?
The Passover.
Yes. You see? That's why the Bible says when you come in the presence of God, come either to listen or to learn, but let's ask questions. And you have to learn. Did the disciples keep the Passover after the death of Jesus?
Yes.
Okay, so why you would ask if the old covenant done away with?
Okay, like my better words in EBRC. Like I was saying, I've been to different churches.
Yes.
There's Sabbath churches. Some of them still obey those rules, like the tabernacles and those things. Some of them still follow it. Some of them too doesn't follow it.
So the ones that don't follow it, they are antichrist.
So I just want to understand this.
Right.
Yeah, that's why.
You see, you don't even have a Bible, so I can tell you to read. Get Acts 18 from me.
Acts 18. Acts 18.
Acts 18, verse 18.
Yeah.
Acts 18,
Shammai.
Acts 18, verse 18. And Paul, after this, tarried there yet a good while, and they took his leave of the brethren, and sailed thence into Syria, with him Priscilla and Aquila, having shorn his head in Centuria, where he had a vow. And he came to Ephesus and left them there. But he himself entered into the synagogue and reasoned with the Jews.
Reason with who?
With the Jews.
The Gentiles.
The Jews.
Really?
When they desired him to tarry longer time with them, he consented not.
So they were telling Paul, stay here and teach us.
Mm.
What did Paul do? He said, no, I'm not doing it. Why?
But bade them farewell, saying, I must by all means keep this feast that cometh in Jerusalem.
Where Paul said must keep the feast?
In Jerusalem.
So even at this point, did Paul know Yahushua?
No.
Paul never see Yahushua.
Ah.
And here go Paul still heading to Jerusalem to keep the feast after the death of Yahushua. You can get Acts 12 too. Get Acts 12, 1 to 4.
Book of Acts 12, verse 1. Now about that time Herod the king stretched forth his hands to vex Satan of the church.
So when Herod, at that time, he don't tell you what time it is. But it become a specific time that Herod said, listen, let me get the church upset. And what, read on?
And he killed James.
He killed who?
James.
So now, you see that? But where is the book of James at? All the way around in the back of the Bible, right?
That's right.
James was the first disciples to be murdered. So for Herod to vex the church, what did he do? He killed one of the pillars.
That's right.
Read on.
the brother of John with a sword. And because he saw it pleased the Jews,
It pleased which Jews? The wicked one that don't want to follow the arguments of God.
that's right.
Read on.
He proceeded further to take Peter also.
So he wanted to kill who? Read on.
Then were the days of unleavened bread.
What day was this?
Unleavened bread.
So what feast is unleavened bread? Passover.
Right.
So he killed Yahweh at the Passover. The year followed, James doing the Passover, he kills James at the Passover. Unleavened bread is the Passover. Read on.
And when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison and delivered him to 4 quaternions of soldiers to keep him, intended after Easter.
After what?
After Easter.
So you see, Easter is Passover. So I cannot go by what the church said or what some church do.
That's right.
Because the churches, what they said and what they do, they believe in white Jesus. So that's why when they come Passover, what we do, we kill our lamb. And we eat our lamb.
That's
Because
right.
it's a Passover meal. What the church guys say sacrifice, because they don't know the difference between a meal and a sacrifice. Do you understand me? So and we cannot base our belief and the truth of the Bible based upon what churches do. Okay, if the churches was keeping the will of God, guess what would happen? They would be here with us.
That's right.
Because I know that no church in Ghana keep atonement. I can assure you that. No church in Ghana dwell in tents for 7 full days. Because I would have seen them. And they would have reached out to us. Look on Yahweh. His pastor tell him not to eat meat. See that? Where in the Bible is that? But he'll eat rice and beans. His body lack proteins. Because if he was eating the natural beans, it would be different, but he baked beans. The one that in a can. So you tell me which one is easier now. You buy the meat, you cook, you eat it, or you buy a can of baked bean and open it, eating from the can. Which one is healthier? But the pastor tell them that. They keep the feast in any season that they choose to keep the feast. Just like this man I asked you, when you wake up, do you see the time brighter? At 6 o'clock, do you see sun is out, it's hot?
That's right.
That's changing in season. What you're heading for now is the hot season, the dry season. The sun might be up longer. The sun coming up earlier, it might be out longer. Hot season coming. Look at the season. So that's why now the Bible tells us the 7 month coming is what? In gathering. You're going to go outside, you're going to gather the maize, you're going to gather everything like that. You know the season. You know the time. We've been here on the radio in Ghana for over 3 years. If these people was doing the will of God, they would be here with us. And they would denounce Christianity. And there's no way in the Bible say Christian when we say. Because your philosophy and God's philosophy is different. Because your philosophy is to go to heaven, but yet you don't want to die to go there. When COVID, what church in Ghana did open in the time of COVID? Was we open in COVID? Was anybody wearing face masks in here in COVID?
No.
And the Most High protect us. Look at that. And all churches in Ghana was closed. Remember Kawakap come, Kawakap said, sir, the pastor closed the church and was telling us we must still send our tithes and offering to him. We must send it by Momo.
Yes. He said they are doing it. All the churches they are doing
Do you see that?
it.
And the pastor running from COVID. So we don't mix, we don't affiliate with no Christian church. And we don't know it's Christian. We're Israelites. And we go into the kingdom of heaven in Jerusalem. The Bible tells us there is a new Jerusalem coming down. Not a new earth, a new Jerusalem coming down from heaven. So if the new Jerusalem coming down, where Christianity telling you going? Madness. Madness. So brothers and sisters, you better wake up.
Even Acts 25.
Get Acts 25.
If you touch it over. 20.
Yeah, it's 2018. What are you looking for, Deacon? Are you coming from Pasa?
That's if you A1 back. That's what 20, okay, that's what. That's what 1 number. And 21. 20, 21, 25. It's at 20.
Which one?
Acts 20, verse 1. And after the uproar was ceased, Paul called unto him the disciples, and embraced them, and departed forth to go into Macedonia.
You done?
And when he had gone over those parts, and had given them much exhortation, he came into Greece.
You came into what?
Greece.
That time Macedonia was a city in Greece. Today Macedonia is a different country. But Macedonia is just a different city. You know?
And there abode 3 months. And when the Jews laid wait for him, as he was about to sail into Syria, he proposed to return through Macedonia.
So they were waiting for him to do what? To kill him. Because he was teaching Yahushua. So that's why the mission was going to go to the synagogue, because the synagogue wasn't teaching Yahushua. So Paul was going into the synagogue and teaching who? The people about a Mashiach Yahushua.
26 verse
Right?
Verse
20 verse 6.
20 verses.
And we sailed away from Philippi after the days of unleavened bread.
So the Paul telling he sailed away from Philippi after the days of what?
Unleavened bread.
That means Passover. So that time, who's standing there? What? Oh, so that time it was good weather to travel. You see that? After Passover, good weather for traveling. After Tabernacle, not good weather for traveling. So you have to plan your trips. Right? Read on.
And came unto them to show us in 5 days, where we abode 7 days.
Read.
And upon the first day of the week, when the disciples came together to break bread, Paul preached unto them, ready to depart on the morrow, and continued his speech.
So when they said the first day of the week they were breaking bread, what that meant? Hmm? Huh? Yeah, but he never was talking about unleavened bread. We left already. He's talking about now. We finish the Sabbath, so we start breaking bread. We start to drink, we start to play music. That now is the first day of the week. You understand me? So after the Sabbath finished now, the first day of the week, what we are doing? We are reading, we are studying. But the Christian church said it was Sunday.
Yeah.
Because the Sabbath finished, we're in the first day of the week already. Can?
Can.
Alright, so that's it. You're translating, Deacon?
Can. Hey, I mean, better. They didn't buy it. We did can. Come there. He sent word on the one. If you haven't said one more confusion, I ever said. Can I give one? They be our cadet. They mind that they are better. Or be separate. We should wait till we be down.